Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling for tomorrow. We're the ones that will love way too hard till we fall apart, and maybe we'll never learn. And bridges burn, we get hurt, and we go back to the start, and that's just the way it works. Oh, heaven knows that you're a wild one, and I can see you burning through the night. Don't ever hide your superpowers. Don't ever hide your love. Heaven knows that you're a wild one,
think Giuseppe Ottaviani has superpowers. He did this incredible remix of Telecast and Oaks. Track me for that. I still owed you the future favorite of 2 weeks ago. BLR and Amber Revival, Feeling Good, and a new Laura Van Dam and Quake, Holding On. Tommy Van Buren on your radio. This is the State of Trance. 1, 2, 3, 5. Live from a packed studio in Amsterdam. August 22nd, I'm releasing my annual State of Trance Ibiza compilation, capturing the biggest track I've been playing at my residency in Ushuaia and the big festivals throughout Europe. In good tradition, it's 3 mixes on the beach, in the club. And last week we revealed the first part of the track list, Mix 3, Who's Afraid of 138, with this year's State of Trance Ibiza compilation. And as a surprise, Mix 3 will premiere right after this episode. So pre-save the full album on thestateoftrance.com. Let me know what you think of the first part. Stay tuned for TDJ. She's taking over hour number 2 this week of Rising Star. And we have former Tune of the Year as a service for dreamers. A big track. Stand by. But time to pick up the pace. We're starting with a higher BPM track. I personally love this one. Good to see John O'Callaghan briefly at the State of Trance London 2 weeks ago. He did a new track with Lydia, and it's massive. Check it out. Never Leave Your Side.
When the night is long and the stars are few, I'll be there. When the world is gone and you're feeling blue, I'll be right there for you. I'll never leave your side. You are never alone. Your dreams are my dreams. Fears are my fears. I'll never leave your side.
Lovely, uplifting trance track from UDM Vertigo. Right after one of the hottest names in dance music right now, Frank Tribute. And his new one called Hold On. From a blazing hot studio in Amsterdam, our crowd is bringing the heat. This is a State of Trance. Amsterdam, let me hear you! Let's have a quick look at the emails that came in. Armin@thestateoftrance.com. Ruben.
Happy birthday to Ernie Werndt in Colorado from your wife, Christina.
And Andy would like to send lots of love and positive thoughts to his friend Mandy in Germany.
And Simon from Montreal wants to congratulate his girlfriend Kelly for giving birth to their son Louis. Wow.
Congratulations. Will Alroy in California thanks Spike for bringing him back the raver in him.
And this is a little harder one. Shishir Kundapar from Canada sends a big shout out to his best friends Ashwin and Prashant.
And happy 19th birthday, Brian Matej from Slovakia from your dad Max.
And lastly, Chris Gray would like to thank his wife, Hila, for being his best partner in crime for the last 23 years.
Amazing. Thank you, Susanna. And thank you for all your heartfelt messages. Armin@thestateoftrance.com. Hour number 2 is coming up. This week's special guest, TDJ. And we have Service for Dreamers standing by. But first, the 138 version of my new single with Jay Ryu, Let It Be For Love. Are you ready for this, Amsterdam?
Let it be for love.
Stu, and this is my new single on State of Trance.
So there was this DJ who was like kicking off. I don't know what he was doing, but it was sick, man. Like he was like hands in the air. All he kept saying was eat, sleep, trance, repeat, 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 eat, sleep, trance, repeat. Amazing, right? This is what you can do with AI. Eat, sleep, rave, repeat. Eat, sleep, rave, repeat. Eat, sleep,
rave, repeat. Eat, sleep, rave, repeat. Eat, sleep, rave, repeat.
How you liking that, Amsterdam? So much fun creating that with my good friend AI. Eat, sleep, trance, repeat, and rise up. A new track from Ruben and
Yes.
Ferry.
We've been putting so much time and effort into putting like a nice vocal in a track. What does he do?
I asked you for the instrumental. And you know what happens when you give me the
I'm loving it,
instrumental?
man. It's so much fun. It's such a fun track right now, so thank you for doing that. It's really cool.
Yeah, I like the track, man. Seriously. All right, enough of that. That track before that was Tempo Giusto from Finland. His new track is called Napalm. All right, we have time for one more track before we give the studio keys to TDJ. Are you ready for Service for Dreamers?
This music contains you. We want to hear why a track means so much to you. Here is this week's Service for Dreamers.
And we have a special guest today, all the way from America, Joanna Vu. What's up? Okay, so tell me, why do I have to play this track for you? Why is it so important?
So, this song goes out to my sister. Her name is also Joanne.
Because why not?
I mean, my parents apparently ran out of names. So.
Okay. Is it true you have 11 brothers and sisters?
Yes, I have 7 sisters and 3 brothers.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how do you remember all their birthdays?
You know, I don't.
That must be impressive. Okay, so sorry, go ahead with your story.
So she used to think that I listened to a bunch of just random stuff, right? Until I introduced her to trance. And this song was her favorite song, even though she called it Ave Maria, even though it was called Lighter Than Air. So every time that she wanted to listen to it, play Ave Maria, and we knew exactly what song she was talking about. So thanks,
cute.
Marlo.
Yeah, amazing. Hey, I have a surprise for you.
Yes.
You do.
Yeah, I do. Can you look at the screens?
Behind you.
Oh, yeah, behind me is fine too
Here,
as well.
yeah.
Here we go.
Hey, this is Marlo, and thank you so much, Joanne, for choosing Lighter Than Air as your Service for Dreamers track. I'm so glad it's bringing you joy and much love. Enjoy it.
Oh my God!
Are you a Marlo fan?
I am.
Awesome. Yeah, me too. He's great DJ. So are you ready to play the track?
Yes.
Here it is, especially for you. Marlo and Phoenix Paul, a former tune of the year, actually. We're going to play it loud for you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Service for Dreamers this week on A State of Trance.